Yeah, buddy, what is up? Welcome to Duct Tape Dynasty. I am the duct tape dude.
I'm the dude.
And we're back, man. We're back. Football is back. Well, kind of, sort of. Maybe not really. Well, it is, okay? The draft is, at least. So football's back for tonight, at least. Well, for this weekend. But we're back as well. It's been, man, I tell you what. You guys know it's been kind of on and off. Things are crazy right now. Lots of things going on. Too many things going on. Heck, I haven't even been to sleep, and I went to work last night at midnight. Like, I'm sucking down Pepsis over here so I could just stay awake. Whatever. Anyway, it's the draft, baby, and we are here for it. We're excited for it, and most of all, we're excited because you guys are here with us. If you would do us a favor before we get started, minimize that screen, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You know what? I'm going to hit the like button as well. Yeah, I like my own videos, whatever. I'm not too proud. But anyway, yeah, do all that good stuff. Throw some comments in there. This is an interactive program. We want to hear from you. And as this draft gets started, we want to hear your thoughts as well, because really this is just a draft watch along. Anyway, as always, you're sitting here, you only see me, but oh, well, shoot. See, dude, I tell you, here's a reason you should subscribe. Here's the reason you should subscribe. We still have a Marv Fleming signed Super Bowl jersey that we need to give away. And if we can get to, I don't know, 333 subscribers or something by the end of next NFL season, we'll give that sucker away. It's down here somewhere. Whatever. But it's a signed, JSA authenticated. He's a Super Bowl I champion, and we have his jersey signed. We have it. And anyway, we just need you to subscribe, and one of you will win it. But anyway, okay, so how's that go? You keep hearing me say we, but you only see me. So let's bring on, there it is, the co-host, guest, whatever, extraordinaire. You know him as the Ag Man himself. How are you, brother? Welcome back.
Yeah, it's been 2 months, 2.5, Super Bowl show.
Yeah, it's been
Something
two
like
and
that.
a half months, man. It has been way too long. We've had a couple shows. But they're F1 shows.
But he doesn't call me, folks. He has shows, but he's like, nah, I'm not talking to this guy.
Yeah, well, you're not an F1 guy yet. You gotta
That's
get
true. Not yet. I gotta watch
indoctrinated.
Drive to Survive.
Yeah.
But before we talk any further, I gotta have a very important message. It's been 2 months in the making. Can't believe it's waited this long. Hi, Mom.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, she's in there. Hi, son. Oh, hi, Carissa. Is that Riz in the background? You got a Riz in the background somewhere over there?
She's here somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I see somebody moving around back there. Anyway, hi to Riz. Hi to Katie. Hi to everybody in the comments. I see you, Sportnix Kevin. I see you, Walbert. You're in there. What's up? Glad you guys are here with us, and we're excited for it. The 2025 NFL season kind of starts tonight. Because we
kind of.
Yeah, we get the draft going on.
It feels like you're trying to set me up to say something really cool, but I'm not going to do it.
Well,
the last time I did that, it didn't go well.
Well, you know what did go well is last season for you. You know, something we never did is we didn't close the book on last season. So, you know what? Let's get that out of the way before this draft starts. Let's go ahead and close the book on last season.
Yes.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, the Ag Man himself is your DTD Pick'em champion. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the results. There is the trophy. It's official.
Let's go.
He's legit. He is the inaugural winner of that trophy with a 71.7% accuracy rate in picking over the season.
That's a C-. We'll take it.
Yeah. 203 and 80. But man alive, it was close all the way to the finish. Sierra and myself tied at 202 and 81, but it wasn't close enough to get it done. Yeah, there it is. So there's the DTD trophy extraordinaire.
It's still missing a couple parts. We're supposed to have one from last year with Bo's victory.
Yep.
And then mine is going to go right below it, and then this whole base actually rotates. So when we have more winners than 3, although it's going to be mine for, next couple here, so I might just get used to holding on to it, get it framed or something.
Sure.
We'll rotate it, and it'll pass around to the next winner. So.
Yep.
It's awesome. It's here, and it's mine for a whole year. So
for
let's
a
go.
whole year. So yeah, you did it, man. You went from last.
I had
you
to
went
put
from,
in the work to go get this thing too, because Dave wouldn't send it.
I love it. Yeah. Well, whatever. Oh, hey, Riz is in the comments. What's up? How are you? We see you. I see you back there. I see you, Riz. What's up? And Riz is in the comments. If you didn't know, in the comments and over the shoulder. So.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, dude, one heck of a season last season for all of us, really. Well, except for Robbie. Robbie came in.
Hey, he was off to a good start when it was named Wally and not Robbie.
Yeah. Until Robbie took over.
We'll give you your just desserts there,
and
Papa.
then he tanked. He absolutely tanked. Yeah, Wally's season for him. Kevin, Sportnex Kevin, my stated goal in my first full season was 2/3, 66.8% for a hockey guy, which Sportnex Kevin, if you don't know, he is a hockey aficionado. We've been trying to get a freaking hockey show going. I'm sorry, Kevin. Kev knows there's been some things going on in the background. So, yeah, kind of a wild off season this year. But anyway, we promised him a hockey show eventually. But he stepped in for Walbert the Wally and or excuse me, who did Kevin step? He stepped in for Bully.
Stepped in for Bully.
For Bully, and
that was
you know
like
what?
week 3.
Yeah,
it was early on this season.
And as a hockey guy, like not at all a football guy, managed to not come in last, which is really the goal because because somewhere in here still is the last place trophy, which is really what this whole league is all about, is not getting that trophy because it's literally
it's just not losing.
It's a turd on a stick. We call it the Iron Shaft with cow pie cluster. And that one will be going to Robbie, and Robbie will be wearing pink all next year. Kevin, who has the pink color this year, or had the pink color last year, I guess I should say, was because Bully finished last the year before. Anyway, but Robbie has earned that title now, and the hockey guy who stepped in, he does not even have the pink for next year. So,
which is nice because I had the pink in the inaugural season when we had the expansion. Which thank God I'm blue now, so we're fine.
Yeah, you're on.
I'm not complaining,
and you're on top, man. The only thing that beat you was the lean. The lean actually came out at 72.1%. You came in at 71.7%, and then Sierra and myself at 71.4%. A little bit of a drop off down to Lieutenant Dan there, who was a great addition to the team this year. Was he not?
Oh, absolutely.
Love Lieutenant
Him
Dan.
and his Kamala earbuds and everything. Like
hanging
he was
up
getting the
on
insider
himself.
information, and he still hung up.
Oh man. Anyway, yeah. So outstanding, Dave. Just kind of middle of the pack as always. So. But so okay, Riz, over the shoulder of Ag Man. It's weird watching the show live on YouTube than live in person. Yeah, well, it's weird sitting here talking into a microphone and then 26 seconds later seeing myself talking into a microphone on the screen.
It's very weird.
So, anyway, yeah. You know what? What do we got here?
You don't have to be nice and say that, Kevin. It's okay if you don't think that.
Lie, Dan Rocks. Oh, Lieutenant Dan. Anyway. So yeah, we are here for the NFL Draft Watch Along, which we're about 15 minutes away from. A few things to cover. We've got a lot of things going on. Not necessarily stuff we want to all talk about, but what do you have going on that you want to talk about? Anything going on in your world, FFA-wise, school-wise, life-wise? What's up?
Well, we're about done FFA-wise. We got one more thing, and that's in May. That's in like 2 weeks. That's like our end-of-the-year banquet dinner thing. Other than that, we're pretty well done for the school year. And then we've got, what was it? It was like 20 days left of school.
Dude, I know. It's almost over. What is going on?
Right.
And then we're kicking it into high gear because we got things like uniform review. We've got all sorts of things we got to start.
We have specialty uniform reviews this year too. We've got 2 different ones coming at you this summer. Actually, I'm going to foreshadow that a little bit. We've got our usual alternate review with Sergio. He's on board. He's ready to go. We're just waiting for the NFL to, tell us what's new.
Yeah.
And then we are doing an overall uniform review, which we've kind of done in the past with our polls and all that stuff early on. This was probably a good, I say 2 years ago, like that's a long time, but for this show it is.
Yeah, it is. It's like
a good two and a half
the
years ago
existence.
we did that, but we will have a special guest in studio to help us with that review. So that'll be fun.
That's going to be awesome. So yeah, there's a lot of cool things coming up. The uniform reviews are always hot, and it's awesome. Yeah, because I mean that's we like the graphics. I mean, we love NFL, we love football, but the graphics is the whole reason for the show. Heck, nobody wants to hear what we have to say. It's just look at all the cool stuff. So yeah, and this year we're breaking all the rules. We're putting videos out there, all that kind of stuff. By the way, Faithletic Dan in the comments, it's good to see you, brother. Glad you're out there. And he is a Cowboys fan, so this comment is absolutely warranted. So excited to sit here to watch my favorite team have another insignificant draft choice. Yeah.
Well, they have been predicted as the favorites to get probably the top running back in this draft class. But I don't know if he'll be there at 12.
It's the Cowboys. Yeah. Even if they get
somebody good,
the last time they drafted
a running back,
something.
he was 4'2" and no one could see him.
Well, I mean, I guess it could work out. It worked out for Natron Means. He was a Charger. But you just wait, Dan. Wait until the Chargers pick. And they will absolutely trump the stupidity of whatever the Dallas Cowboys do.
You got Joe Alt last year. That worked out pretty well for you, actually.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad, I guess. That wasn't too bad. But I tell you, the Jim Harbaugh experiment, in my opinion, is not working. It's better than the Brandon Staley experiment.
You're picking 22nd. That's not terrible out of 32 picks. That's top third.
Yeah. Well, yeah, whatever. I'm still not too excited about it.
11th or 10th in the league.
I would like maybe
terrible.
a top 3 pick. How about that? Or, well, not top 3 pick, but I'd like to be
go
one of the last
Tanya
3
Harding,
pickers.
Patrick Mahomes, and you might have a shot. Like,
yeah, I know, right? You got to play against that guy, and now we got old Bo Nix out there, a draft pick from last year, who actually.
And now you have Geno in your division with old Pete Carroll at the helm.
Yeah, man alive.
Who knows what this is going to look like? We thought last year was nuts. This year is nuts.
Oh my gosh, the off season has been just crazy.
We have to do a show just of reviewing that when we actually get some stuff to slow down. We got to just recap everything that's happened in free agency so far.
Yeah, I mean, there's been I haven't even been able to keep up with it because we have this F1 show that's going on. We created a F1 fantasy thing that is different than any fantasy F1 in existence, and in my opinion, and it's not just because we came up with it,
it's better than the actual one.
Way better.
I've looked up both, and yours makes
way
more
better.
sense.
In fact, you know what? We're in commercial break. We got 10 minutes till the draft starts. Check this out. I'm gonna pull up some F1 stuff from the show that will either be DTD After Dark tomorrow, if I'm even still awake. By the way, yeah, you're gonna see me continuing to drink here. It's because I've got to suck down the caffeine because I'm so freaking tired.
Are you still working midnights tonight, or was last night your last one?
So I went to work at midnight last night, worked till 8 a.m. this morning. Haven't gone to bed.
Was that your last one?
Until Saturday night / Sunday morning. So I've got tomorrow off, and then what's tomorrow? Friday?
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah, okay. And then I've got half of Saturday off because then I've got to go to sleep on Saturday midday so that I can get up Saturday night to go to work.
When are you
at midnight.
Done with your nights or your midnight shifts?
The next week will be my last week of it. I've been doing it for 2 months, dude.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't heard from you.
Yeah, dude, so much going on. And then trying to run an F1 show and trying to do all this stuff. It's been absolutely insane. But you know what? They give you a little bit extra pay for working midnights. So Mary's not complaining.
Hey, there you go.
I don't know how much extra I get because I don't see any of it. Anyway. So yeah, let's see if I can find. I'm going to show a little bit of. That won't make any sense. By the way, we have some cool graphics. I'm going to put up some graphics of like the F1 stuff that we've got. So like, here's some F1 race results. We got the cool little. These are kind of like Sportnick's
cool.
Kevin.
You sent me those yesterday.
Like Sportnick's Kevin. We found a guy who actually his name's Kevin as well. Kevin Page Art he said, "Yeah, go ahead, show my stuff off, man." And so yeah, like we said, we're into graphics around here. So here's how we display race results: is with these little guys. I don't know. I'm 47 or 8 years old. I don't even know, and I'm putting freaking cartoons on. Come on, man. But no,
hey, growing old is inevitable, but growing up is optional.
Yes, exactly. So I've got, let's see, like here, I'm going to put, here you go. This is going to be a test. This will be a test to see if we're going to get copyrighted.
20-second delay. We're going to see how this goes.
Well, no, I mean, we're going to see if I'm going to get copyrighted for this kind of stuff, but we're putting videos out there. Here's a video. This is from ESPN F1, but this is the Ghost Car and Oscar Piastri. So it's Max Verstappen, Oscar Piastri. They're pole-setting laps, and you can see how close they were to each other. So that's playing right now. I don't know if anybody can hear me because I don't know how loud I made the sound for it. But anyway, it's a pretty sweet video. You'll see it here in a second, I think. It's F1 is so
Max just makes Oscar look like a chump, though. That's the crazy part.
Well, at the end, they're right on top of each other. I mean, it's insane. So. Check this out. This is one that I made. I like this one. So Oscar Piastri is now, he's my driver. He's my guy. He now is
your guy through the fantasy, or I thought Carlos Sainz was your guy.
Carlos Sainz is my guy, but he got kicked out of Ferrari and now is in a sucky team. So much like with the Chargers and how they suck, and I picked extra NFL teams. Well, now Carlos Sainz sucks, so I've got he doesn't suck, but his team sucks. So I've got to pick another guy, and Oscar Piastri is my guy. He is absolutely awesome. But I made a little. He's the new championship leader in F1, and so I made this little thing. I'll let this play.
And I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description. Okay.
Anyway, all right. So there you go. We've got videos that are coming. We're gonna do videos for next season for the NFL as well. We're gonna cheat until they tell us we can't cheat anymore. I'm just gonna throw stuff up there until we get copyright strikes, and then I guess I'll stop. So. I mean,
there we go,
dude. Other people are putting stuff up all the time, and we're not monetized. It's not like we're trying to make money on the deal. So we're just trying to have a good time and have a good show. But yeah, I mean, it'd be a dream to be Pat McAfee and make $50 million a year doing this. But
that's true.
Let's be real.
He and his crew went live for their 6th annual Draft Spectacular.
Yeah, are they doing it right now? They've got to be
doing it right now.
Oh man. See, this is why we should have waited.
This is why we always did day 2.
Day 2, yeah, because I love watching their. Whatever. I can go back and watch it. Yeah, Piastri is the most Australian name ever, huh? So, yeah, and he is Australian. Duh. So, anyway, but yeah, F1 fantasy F1 is going on. That thing it's cool.
I'm excited to keep watching that. It's looking like it's going well.
It's fun, and it's going to be an interesting season. It's proving to have, I don't even know how to say, the experiment so far appears to be working, because literally we made this thing up. Like, this is no other fantasy F1 does it the way we do. So it's working so far. Hopefully it continues to work out for the rest of the year. We shall see. This is the inaugural. There ain't even a trophy, man. You know, I don't know. What are we going to give away? A checkered flag? Maybe that's what we'll do. So
there you go.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Go get one of the kiddie ones that like the races, the dirt track races. That's like that cheap plastic.
Speaking
that gets
of
a hole in it by halfway through.
Speaking of which, I will be at an F1 race this year.
I heard that.
Yes.
You're going to be at Circuit of the Americas.
Yes, which is down in Austin, Texas, man. Going to.
I gotta say, I'm jealous.
You should be. I am like, okay, so Mary gave me that gift, and I think I almost like crushed her hopes and dreams, because I was so dumbfounded that I just like was like, what? what do I do with this?
I'm pretty sure that was my reaction when I got the tickets to go to a Vikings game. I was like, cool, nice, that's neat. And then it didn't click that,
Like, I can't believe I'm going to get to see. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Anyway. Max Verstappen. No, whatever. Oscar Piastri and Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz will be in the back of the pack. So, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
He'll go by nice and slow so I can get a picture of him. Oscar will just done. So, but yeah, so the draft is about to go on. Who's going to be the first pick in the draft? Do we know? Is it
it's
a sure thing?
It's going to be a QB for the Titans. I know that much. I'm pretty sure. I'm thinking it's Cam Ward. I don't know if the two Colorado draft prospects are really what they have been hyped to be. Also, the fact that they're retiring both of their college numbers, that's so...
Come on, Dion.
I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb.
Come on, Dion. The reason
if
he's
they were
going to
go by that logic, Montana State should retire Troy Anderson's 15 from when he got drafted 2-3 years ago.
The reason that they're doing it is because Dion's... And you know what? It's Deion Sanders' son. I get it. And yeah, the
other guy's not.
I know, but...
He's just the Heisman winner, but whatever.
That's how he's justifying it. Like, he wanted to retire his son's number, and so he's like, well, we got this other guy, so if I do both of them, then it'll look... That's my opinion. Yeah,
this guy got it, but this guy got him there.
Like, so he just wants to retire his son's number, which, I mean, for Colorado, as far as the Colorado football program, his son has done good things. Travis Hunter's done unbelievable things. But, yeah, retiring numbers...
First,
I don't know.
Two-way college player to win the Heisman since Charles Woodson, I think.
I mean, dude.
Is what I was.
So where
told.
is he going to end up going? That's my question.
Okay, looking at it, there's a lot of places that need a lot of people. Obviously, if you get a top 5 or top 10 pick in the NFL draft, that means you did something pretty bad last year.
Yeah.
Unless you traded up. So no matter what, that's the one thing is all of these super good prospects are going to go to these dog water teams. I about said something else, and I had to correct myself in my head.
Nice.
But they're going to go to these
recovery.
awful teams. These awful teams, and they're just going to get wasted. Like Bryce Young, 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Great quarterback for Alabama. Worst part, he's like 5'7", and he went to Carolina, and he just got obliterated because he was on an awful team. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see where they go. I hope that these guys do well.
So do I.
I mean, wish they were on better teams, but
yeah. Which, by the way, first pick in the draft is going to the Tennessee Titans, right? Now, did they finish in last? No, they didn't finish in last. I don't know how
or the Browns did. I don't remember.
So yeah, it goes Tennessee. Then we got Cleveland up number 2. And after that, the New York Giants. So, I mean, not some barnstorming teams there in the top 3 to go to. Tennessee would probably be the most.
After the highlighted players in this draft, I really don't know what to think of it. Last year, it was quarterback central. It was huge.
Yeah.
Last year's draft, everybody knew everything about everybody. This year, we know about 4 or 5 of them, and that's it.
Yep. So.
I mean, there's a couple players that I care about, but they're probably not going to be until like day 3 picks. But I still think they're the most important, and that's our guys from good old Montana State.
Yeah, what's up?
There you go.
Yeah, we had a perfect season until the end.
Yeah, we don't know. NFL draft is live now.
Moment of silence.
What it says on
for the
NFL,
end of our season.
So,
yep, I see Cam Ward in the green room. So yes,
I think he's going to Tennessee.
The draft.
I think he is.
Oh, here we go. Let's do Tennessee Titans. You are on the clock. So Cam Ward has started his timer on his clock. Anyway, so. Yeah, whatever. The draft is live. This will not be our most riveting show for those who don't know. Please don't judge us based upon this show.
I think our fantasy draft shows are honestly more entertaining than what this one might be, but we still got a show, and I'm still happy to be here.
Yeah, I just like doing this. You know, this is A therapeutic? No, I don't know. This is my fun.
In a way,
you know?
yeah.
This is my fun. This is what I do for fun, is build the graphics for this stuff and then sit here and talk about them so that I could put the graphics up. You know?
Yeah.
So that's
You gotta show them off somehow.
yeah. So that's why this show exists. So I guess it's therapeutic for at least me. But yeah, this will not be the most riveting show because it is a draft watch along. So the whole idea is you watch the draft, we watch it with you, and we talk about it.
We should have gotten some NFL trivia stuff loaded up. We weren't even thinking. We should have actually gone through that because there's a lot of NFL trivia graphics that we can go through.
Yeah, there are.
I might actually make some more now that I think about it because
yeah.
I've got a little more time on my hands these days. So I think I'm going to try and start making some more, finding some draft-related or rookie-related trivia questions.
Speaking of rookies and the draft, so your draft pick, Minnesota Vikings draft pick, the first draft pick for the Minnesota Vikings last year, J.J. McCarthy ends up getting injured, out for the season. What's the rub reference him now? Like, he's healthy, he's back, all is well.
He's the guy.
You know, he's the
he
man.
Is, not to steal your thunder, he is the dude.
Okay.
He is the guy that Minnesota is going to have under center. Sam Darnold is no longer on the team. He is now a Seattle Seahawk, and he will be throwing to Cooper Kupp and Marquez. Not Marquez Valdez-Scantling, but Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Okay.
That three-name guy. And Cooper Kupp in Seattle.
Dude, what?
Is where Darnold is. J.J. McCarthy is the guy. The Vikings have told Aaron Rodgers, who's begging to be on a team at this point, to kick rocks. So, yeah, I think J.J. McCarthy's the guy. We're moving forward. We're a young team. We shored up the offensive line big time by picking up a couple of guys from the Indianapolis Colts who have arguably had one of the best offensive lines over the last few years.
Yeah, they have had solid line work up front. Yeah.
Too bad their quarterback doesn't stay in the pocket, so the line job doesn't matter.
Yep.
For Indy.
Speaking of Indy, they're on the they're showing Indy fans right now. Anyway, or at least I'm on the NFL net. What the crap? Roger Goodell is coming out on a bike. On a bicycle. He's riding a bicycle across the stage.
To ride my bicycle.
Please.
Oh, sorry. I probably shouldn't say that too loud. We would get copyrighted for saying Queen stuff.
What is this? What is this? Oh, there's a whole crew of people coming out on bikes.
Well, like, does he look like a clown riding on a bike on the stage? Because they are in Green Bay, and that is the home of the clowns. So.
Okay. Well, the last bike that came out is a Green Bay Packers bike. So, and it's
of course they came in last.
It's ridden by, I can't even remember that guy's name. Anyway, jeez, this is so corny. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Well, whatever. So, Roger Goodell about to officially open the NFL draft. I can't have the sound on, so I don't know if they're booing him, but I assume they are because they do it every year. So, yeah.
I don't envy his job, though. If I'm being completely honest, I really don't, because
I don't envy the job, but I envy the paycheck.
Hates you. Like, oh, well, yeah, who doesn't envy the paycheck?
$40 million.
Everybody will hate him, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
For $40 million a year, everybody can hate me. That's fine.
That's fair.
That's fine. So, at least it's not a unicycle.
Also, it looks like they're actually going to try and do the tush-push ban this year.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if it's going to go through, but it looks like they're actually going to try it.
Yep. I've heard that. Yeah, they're still. They need quite a few more teams to get on board to be able to pass it.
What are your thoughts on that? I think if you suck at it because you're not Philly, get over it.
Learn how to do it.
Yeah.
Like, figure it out.
I think it's legit. I think it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, is there a super danger to the safety of players or anything like that? I mean,
I think there's very, very small margin of any difference in injuries or anything like that.
Yeah,
I think it's very, very comparable, and then there's more injuries on safer plays than that.
So it basically comes down to the teams that are upset because they can't do it like Philly, just don't want it to be done because they can't do it like Philly. So
And Philly can do it well, obviously. They won the Super Bowl in commanding fashion last year.
jeez, didn't see that one coming. I picked the
This year.
Yep,
This past
well,
season.
yeah, 2025. It was February, yeah. So
This year.
so, but it was last season, this year, whatever. You get it. So introducing a whole bunch of people on the stage. Yay, great, whatever. Let's hear some.
I wish they would do that before
I know
6 o'clock. Like 6 o'clock for us, 7 for you. But like that should be when the clock starts for the team.
Exactly.
Not when
We don't.
you come out and you talk for 20 minutes and then you make it last 3 hours.
We don't need the pomp and
Do all
circumstance
of the
now.
stuff. Do the national anthem. Do all of the songs you're going to do and all the special people half hour before. Then start the draft. It's at that on the top of the hour. Like,
Is this
I don't
Clay Matthews?
they buy
doing-
more airtime and then they'd make more money because they're on the air longer if they did it. I don't know. They're already on TV all day long for this anyway.
What do you think about the draft being at Lambeau Field this year?
I do think it's cool being in the field. Because Lambeau, as much as I give it crap and all of that, because obviously I'm a little biased against them here. Like, look, if you're new to the show, I'm a huge Minnesota Vikings fan. But I'm pretty sure all our viewers know this by now.
Yes.
I think it's cool because Lambeau has so much history and how cool that actual stadium is.
Yes.
I think it's neat that they did it in the stadium.
Yep.
I do think the way they did it in Detroit last year was actually really cool, though.
Oh, yeah.
With the train stations and all of that stuff. I think that was pretty sweet, too.
Yeah.
They've gotten really good at the draft, and it's not just boring, as we say, a historic building of Radio City Music Hall is boring, but it's not that anymore.
Yeah, they've done a good job to market and spice it up, make it exciting. So, yeah.
And to make all of the money.
Oh, yeah. That's what it's
built on.
That's why Roger makes $40 million a year, man, because he is.
That's why he wants a European expansion conference, which I don't know if that's going to happen. And if it did, that would be interesting.
Yeah, boy, I don't know. Oh, the logistics
Congratulations,
of it are
you're
just
from
so...
you're from San Diego, California, and you're drafted to the Germany Warbirds or something. Like, congratulations, you have to pick up your whole life and move to a new country. I don't think so.
Yeah, and I mean, how do you play 18 games that way? Because you're traveling international all the time. You know, I mean,
I don't think it could happen.
Yeah, the logistics of it, until they bring back the Concorde, at least, you know, is an Adam Schefter with this outfit, man. I do not get it. I'd love to hear.
Let's describe it for those at home that aren't seeing some of this, because I finally have a tiny little window in my screen that I can see it, but I know other people aren't.
So yeah, Adam Schefter trying to make a fashion statement, I guess, has a suit on, but in between his collared shirt and tie and his jacket, he has a hoodie on, which I'm pretty sure he's just trying to make a fashion statement, but I think it's failing.
I get that it's Green Bay, Wisconsin in April, but come on, man.
Yeah, yeah, I'd love to
You
hear
were
what
in
everybody's
Detroit,
opinion.
Michigan in April last year.
Oh,
and I don't
Cam
think
Ward
he-
is on the phone. Cam Ward is on the phone. It looks like Tennessee might be taking Cam Ward with the first pick overall in the NFL 2025
University of
NFL.
Miami quarterback.
Wow, it's been a while since a University of Miami QB went topsies anywhere in the top first round, whatever
right?
of the draft. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh wait. So they're showing Shador. They're showing.
He's the princess of the ball for this year. He has to be, because he's literally like the, do you know who my father is? Yes, everyone knows who your dad is.
Yeah.
It's Coach Prime. Everybody knows.
Yep. Anyway.
If your dad gets an Amazon special on Prime Video, everybody knows who you are.
Well, Dion knows how to market. That's for sure. So
That's true. And, I mean, he was a player that could back it up, so you can't
Yeah, I mean, prime time, well, he was a good player. Okay, yeah.
I say that like I know and watched any of his games live, which I didn't.
I did, and he was as good as advertised. So, I will say, him as a coach, I do like the kind of old
like some
school
of the stuff he
mentality. Yeah, the holding the players accountable, and the whole you will respect women and your elders, and et cetera, et cetera. And he doesn't put up with disrespect from any of his players, not just towards him, but like I said, towards elders, towards women, towards whatever. And so I do like that. I do really like that. He's putting good values into these kids and holding them accountable, which in today's day and age, and now especially with NIL, these dudes making millions of dollars while going to college. Yeah, it's nice to see. I'd like to see a lot more coaches hold their players accountable like he does. So, Dion was prime time. 2 sports as well. Yeah, that's right. I mean, shoot, he went from playing a football game to playing in the World Series. I think World Series, wasn't it, for the Atlanta Braves?
Something like that, I think.
He played in a World Series game like the
the
same
year the
day
Braves
or the day after, something like that. A football game, it's just crazy. But yeah, he's a heck of a player, heck of an athlete.
It looks like the player comparison for Cam Ward that the experts that we were better at picking games of then said that Cam Ward's player comparison is Baker Mayfield.
Well, they just showed Patrick Mahomes out there as well. I don't know who they're comparing to Patrick Mahomes already, but geez.
Did someone get Chris Collinsworth on that set and let him start talking? Like,
I mean, their NFL comparison, Patrick Mahomes, it's right there.
Because they do fancy stuff with their feet because there is no pocket passers anymore.
Yeah. Oh, pick is in. Pick is in, ladies and gentlemen. The pick is in. And Cam Ward's still sitting there.
They'll announce it right after this commercial break.
Yeah, I know, right?
Have you seen what the draft, like, okay, we talk about the fashion stuff and the uniforms and all of that, so I'm going to go on a draft version. They always do the draft hats.
Yeah.
Have you seen what the draft hats this year look like?
I have not.
So they're kind of cool because it has the logo on it, obviously, but instead of, like, the name of the team on top of it or whatever, it has, like, the location. So, like, for the Packers one, it says Green Bay, Wisconsin, and then has the logo on it. So it's kind of cool that they're, like, recognizing the towns and stuff this year.
The locality.
Yeah.
So, by the way, we are not going to stick around as well for the entire first round of the draft.
Oh, God. No.
Dear Lord, all 18 hours of it or whatever it lasts. We'll be here for the first few picks.
7 hours of live football.
I mean,
NFL Red Zone.
Even as I suck down Pepsi over here trying to stay awake, there's no. I'm not going to make it through the first round. I will be asleep. So we'll be. Hey, Sassy is back out there. What is up? It's good to see you. Hey, did that jersey ever show up out there? I hope it did.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure Sassy was
since the Super Bowl show.
Yeah, so I know we sent I think it was it was a Stephon Diggs jersey we sent her way.
It was the Diggs, the red Diggs
so
jersey.
Hopefully that showed up. Let us know. But it's good to see you. Welcome back. Glad you're here. Got the jersey a while ago. Thank you. Go Bills. Yeah. All right. Go Bills. Hey, by the way, Josh Allen, NFL MVP.
Called it.
Yep.
I got it right.
Yep. That was awesome. He deserved it. Oh, surprise, surprise. Cam Ward, the next, apparently Patrick Mahomes, is going to the Tennessee Titans.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So, okay. So here he comes.
What are they going to do with Will Levis now? Like,
I know. Oh, I forgot about that.
Coffee guy.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Which means Ryan Tannehill's now out there as a veteran free agent somewhere.
Oh, jeez. Man. Yeah, the Titans have got some interesting. The Titans are about as interesting as Shefty's outfit right now. So I'm waiting for old Cam to put on one of these hats so I can see what these draft hats look like.
They're not bad. I mean, they're pretty subtle compared to draft hats I've seen before. But
I liked a few years back, I don't know, 2-3 years ago, it almost looked like it was kind of like a neon, like the neon signs.
those were cool.
Yeah,
those were cool.
I liked those. I have a couple of those. Yeah, I definitely bought some of those. So here you go, his Tennessee Titans hat. Okay, Titans, Tennessee.
Some are better than others. I think, but
Yep. What's the U? Okay.
God, they make these halls stupid long. Like they make them turn and twist, and also it's like just let him walk.
Yeah, I know. It's like you said. I mean, it's about the money now. So it's all the production and.
Oh
you know,
yeah, it's more of a production than what we think we put on here, which takes a lot of time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well,
But
I
that's
mean,
all. That also is their job.
Yeah.
Like we
Yeah.
have other jobs.
Yeah, we have a life.
NFL, if you want to have us help out with anything, believe me, we would probably would geek out more than get any work done, but we'd be happy to help.
Yeah. No kidding. No kidding. So, yeah. Okay. Cam Ward going to the Tennessee Titans. So now, wait a second.
Is
On the
Shedeur
clock,
Sanders going to go to the Cleveland Browns?
on the
Are we going to
clock.
have another
I
Eli
had
Manning
Cleveland
to the
as
Chargers
the number
situation?
2 pick, but now it says the Jacksonville is on. Did Jacksonville trade?
Oh, did they trade?
Did they trade
I
up?
have no idea.
See, I can't hear.
I have Cleveland
because
on the clock.
Yeah, I'm showing Jacksonville on the clock with 5:35 left. So I don't know
Are
if
they
they
taking
traded.
Shedeur Sanders?
Yeah,
they shouldn't though. They have
no, they have Trevor Lawrence.
they have Trevor Lawrence.
They got.
They're
going to
take Travis Hunter then.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that okay. Oh, Mel is going. Oh, see, we're missing Mad Mel Kiper.
Mad Mel Kiper. Oh God, I love that bit.
That is
It's so dumb.
That and the Lou Holtz of Ty Schmidt is so fantastic.
The following program is Lou Holtz.
Yeah.
The best part was when he had the conversation with Lou Holtz as Lou Holtz.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. That was pretty good. So.
Notre Dame.
So somebody
dorks
tell me in the comments, because I can't have the sound on because then we definitely will get copyright strikes. Did the Jacksonville Jaguars, did they trade up? Yeah, trade with Browns for number 2 overall pick. It says it right there. Read the words,
haven't seen
Lee.
that
Read
yet,
the words.
I must be on like a delay even still from that, because I just now am seeing Cam Ward, walk off the stage with his jersey.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, there's the trade. There's the trade marker. Jacksonville now is at number 2.
See,
and
I've got
Ian Rappaport is
Ryan
talking
Clark.
about it.
I don't know who that is. Who's that guy? Anyway.
But yeah, no, they've got to be taking Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
I don't think they need a running back. So the Ashton Genty guy from Boise State,
I was
don't
gonna
think
say-
he'd go to Florida.
Yeah, that Ashton Genty guy, I saw the little special, whatever highlight thing they did on him. Seems like a cool dude. I mean, got offered.
He says he wants to be a cowboy though, so I don't know.
Well, whatever. But he's one of those. Like, he got offered 7 figures to go to different teams, but he was kind of like Lightning McQueen. He's like, well,
Nah, I'm gonna stay
Boise
with where I'm
State
at.
gave me my chance, so I'm sticking with them. And
Who would
anyways.
have thought we'd make a Cars reference?
Yeah,
on
no
this show?
kidding.
I love it.
So I do like that. I became a fan of him instantly when I saw that little piece on him. So that was pretty cool. So hopefully he does get picked number 2, but it probably is. Yeah, it's a weapon for Trevor Lawrence, definitely.
Pick is in for Jacksonville.
Da, 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 da.
See who it is.
You're about to see the pink suit of Travis Hunter.
That's my guess.
Yep.
And we know the Giants aren't picking a quarterback because they have a quarterback room now of Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, and Drew Lock. Or not Drew Lock. Tommy DeVito.
Tommy Cutlets.
Tommy Cutlets.
Where is Drew Lock? Oh, where
He
is
went back to Seattle.
That's what. Okay, I was gonna say he's in Seattle. Oh! Travis Hunter. Oh, almost got up. They're looking at him. He's smiling. He's profiling. Oh,
He's probably happy that he's going to.
Yeah, that he has an actual
yeah.
decent quarterback to throw to him. So
Hell, I'd be happy going to Florida versus Ohio too. So
well, yeah, Jacksonville, Florida, or Duval. Although his coach is a tool, but whatever.
I don't even know who the coach is anymore. It's
Dude,
not Doug Peterson.
remember, it's that dude who got in there and was like, Duval. Don't you remember his initial press conference? That weirdy. Anyway. Okay, so they're showing him. They're showing him. They're showing him. They've got to be picking Travis Hunter.
They got to.
Yeah, I mean, but like everybody has said, it's all about the money. So they're just, we got to egg this thing along.
Plus, they're gonna it's all the psych out strategy, all the GMs and all that stuff. Even though if they know who their guy is, like 2 minutes in, they wait.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like, why? Let's just go to bed. Like, let's get on with it.
No kidding. Move on. Come on.
They should just line up all the picks and pick them on the fence like you would at recess and be like, that guy.
Yes. that would be a heck of a draft show, wouldn't it? Oh man. Okay, here we go.
Last.
Raj is making the pick right here, announcing the pick.
The walk up.
What is Walter Payton Man of the Year? Come on now. Make the pick, bro.
Are we already having a guest picker on?
Yeah, this is just...
Speaking of which, that protocol is still live for the new season of Duct Tape Dynasty.
Ah, yes. Yes, the old guest picker protocol. Man, that last season was a good time. That
was a fun season. And hey, my guest picker did good for me. I was busy, and he did good.
I can't remember how Mary did for me, but... here's the guest picker protocol for the Jacksonville Jaguars about to pick Travis Hunter. Someone draft me out of Ohio. Nice. So Sassy is in Ohio. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Jacksonville's looking for somebody. Anyway, Walter Payton Man of the Year. Okay. Yep, great. This is fantastic. Make the pick, bro.
I forget who won that.
Apparently Eric Armstead or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. See, that was the one thing from the
NFL honors?
NFL honors we didn't cover. So.
Yeah. Whatever. By the way, for those who don't know, I screwed up the whole announcement about giving away the Marv Fleming jersey. So
right.
as proof positive that we do actually give away jerseys, you saw it in the comments. You could still read it. Sassy got a jersey.
There's one right here.
No, there's one right there. That's Riz's jersey, isn't it?
It is.
What's it doing?
I have permission to display it. I have permission to display it because it was one of the best draft selections.
There it is,
the
Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter. The pink suit is coming to the stage. And he is going to Duval. Travis, man. All right. So old Trevor's got quite a weapon.
Yeah,
so
and, that works for him.
I don't understand this little odd strap he has on the coat, but that's a fashion statement.
I don't dare try and even figure it out.
I don't know what that is. But whatever, man. If you're
also,
as good
you
as
gotta
him,
love how Roger Goodell used to do almost all of the first round, and now like pick 2, he's like, I'm out. Someone else can announce.
Yeah,
like, dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, they boo the crap out of him, so he might as well put somebody up there that they won't boo. It's all about the money.
That's fair.
So
they're not gonna boo.
All right, let's see the Jacksonville hat. Jaguars, Duval, Florida. Okay, that one's better.
Yeah.
Ah, look at him. Yeah, he's excited, dude. I would be too. You just made like $100 million, bruh.
But he was drafted as a corner wideout. So is he going to play offense? Is he going to play defense?
He's going to play offense.
Is the goon going to have him play both? What is that dance on stage? I'm so behind on this, but like still.
They just showed his jersey. That's where I'm at. Now he's getting hugged by the Walter Payton Man of the Year. You got to be watching on YouTube TV, man. See, that's why you're on delay.
Sorry, I'm watching the NFL feed.
Okay,
on my computer.
I'm on YouTube TV watching NFL Network.
I canceled my YouTube TV subscription after the Super Bowl, so.
By the way, Riz has now officially given you the go-ahead in the comments to display that jersey. So there you go. There's your authorization. You were
Perfect.
a little
I
premature
assumed,
on
and
the
it worked.
display, but we now know it's legal. So thank you, Riz, for chiming in. And yeah, we do need. I really should have loaded some of your trivia.
Trivia up.
Yeah, because I'm struggling now, dude. What are we going to talk about now? All right, New York's on the clock. Later, let me put that thing up. There you go. New York is on the clock.
Who's going to go be the newest New Yorker with a very interesting setup?
Dude, so Russell Wilson going to the New York Giants now. How bad is that going to be?
And Jameis Winston being his backup instead of being a starter somewhere else that needs a QB.
Dude, that New York has got a situation. Do you think, okay, injuries aside, let's say without injuries,
okay,
do we see all three quarterbacks through at some point in the season? Like, do they cycle
probably
through Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, and eventually get to Tommy Cutlets?
Like they have for the last 2-3 years.
Because they're just so bad.
Because Daniel Jones sucked, and then they brought in Drew Lock last year, and he did terrible.
Where is Daniel Jones now?
Not Minnesota anymore. He actually signed with the Indianapolis Colts. And Joe Flacco signed with the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, my Lord.
Pick is in for the Giants, by the way, and now the New England Patriots are on the clock.
All right. Well, what is this? They got what's that stuff on I can't remember what that's called on the brim, but it's kind of like, speaking of F1, it's kind of like the Pirelli, the Pirelli victory hats. They've got kind of like some leaves or something like that on the brim of the hat. You'll see it here in a little bit. They're interviewing Travis Hunter. I don't know what that is, but anybody know? Wally's an old guy. He knows all that stuff from like back in the day of the original Olympics. Actually, Sportnik's Kevin should know. He's 312 or something.
He was there at the first NFL game.
Kevin actually came up with, ladies and gentlemen, we have been invaded. Bailey, come here.
Bailey's here.
Bailey B. There she is. Come here, B. Come say hi. No, up here. Up here, you big goof. There's Bailey. Bailey's making her
big old St. Bernard.
You are so nasty. How do you? Oh, you're disgusting. Go away. Oh. Go away. Just lay in your chair. Oh, I got slimed by a St. Bernard. Oh, man. She must have just ate or something. The pleasures of having a St. Bernard.
And you didn't name her Slimer.
Oh, my God. What are you?
She's slimed.
She's like Nickelodeon Slime Time or something. Oh my gosh, we call it getting bizzled, by the way. So because her nickname is Bizzle. Anyway, that's Bailey B. We have a new dog, by the way. She made an appearance on the show. Yeah,
she did.
Sassy says her parents have a 12-year-old St. Bernard. Sabrina, nice. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That's what that makes me think of, that show. Anyway, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, Bailey's awesome, but she's a St. Bernard, so she's nasty. And she knows how to open doors. So she busted through the door.
Well, yeah, because she just goes, poof.
I don't know where Mosey is.
Carter for the Giants.
What?
Edge rusher out of Penn State.
Wow. Okay.
So where's Shedeur Sanders going to go? I still think Cleveland. Unless he falls out of the first round and then we have a major internet upset here.
Yeah, so now, so it went. So wait a second. Tennessee. Then we had Jacksonville. But Cleveland was supposed to be number 2. So did New York trade
Cleveland
up
traded
as well?
back to 5. They just pick swapped, I think.
Oh, okay. See, this is the sucky part about not being able to. The embroidery on the hat, that's, I guess, yes. Bailey is a beautiful dog, Riz. She is absolutely gorgeous. And she's an awesome dog. She's so cool. I love that dog. Bailey.
How old is Bailey?
I don't know, 4 or 5, something like that. She's pretty young. So Bailey, okay, we have so many freaking dogs. I have a, now retired service dog. Abdul Carter, congratulations. You're going to a crappy team. Who's on the clock now?
New England.
Then I'll tell my dog stories. So don't come over here, Bailey. You're gross. So I have a retired service dog named Millie. That is a long coat German Shepherd. She's a really pretty dog as well. So when I retired her, she ended up, okay. When I was in Iraq, Mary got a silver lab, which I didn't even know existed, named Fenway. Great dog, beautiful dog, was awesome, right? So when Fenway got long in the tooth, as they say, got old, it was time to get Mary a new dog. I had the service dog, Millie. Well, Mary got Bailey to replace Fenway as her dog. Well, Bailey ended up taking to me and loves me, which I'm all happy about because she's awesome. But then my service dog, after I retired her, freaking turned on me, man. Now she hangs out with Mary all the time. I'm like, what are you doing?
Wondering where she's been.
We've been through it together, man. Like, we did 9 years together. What the heck? Does that mean nothing? Anyway, but so when the Bailey experiment failed and didn't take to Mary, Mary then got a, what the heck is Mosey? She's a golden retriever who is a nemesis. I mean, she is so much trouble, man. She's so bad. So bad. Oh, I wish I had the picture on here to put on here. So our dogs don't stay in kennels and things like that. They wander the house. They're free to roam. Well, we did an experiment to see if Mosey, the golden, was ready for that. She was not. She was not ready. She absolutely obliterated the couch.
Oh, no.
The couch was in pieces when I came home. I was like, oh, my Lord. Anyway, that's another thing for another day. All right, so New England is on the clock.
Pick is in is what I have, and Cleveland's on the clock now.
Okay,
so the video feed is behind the live update online. That's what I'm doing, is I'm watching like the draft tracker on NFL.com.
You know, Sassy, what's cool about our dogs is, and our dogs, none of them go on leashes, none of them, any of that. I'd like to take credit for training them, but it's not me. The service dog, Millie, actually trained the other dogs. Like, the way she acts, and like, the service dog was trained not to bark, was trained to stay right next to us, was trained to, be a service dog. Well, as these dogs grew up as puppies, they learned everything from the oldest dog in the pack, which is the service dog. And so Bailey doesn't wander away. We go out and check the mail every day, and they're never on a leash. They never go on the road. They know exactly where to stop. I've never taught them a darn thing about it. And they're just
kind of awesome,
amazing. They don't bark.
Oh, that's
which
amazing.
Is phenomenal. Because, I live in a neighborhood where it's house to house to house. And so there's plenty of dogs around here that bark a lot. But my dogs do not bark until there's a threat or, until it's an appropriate
person at the door.
No, not even then, usually.
Oh.
But if somebody messes with Mary or the kids, watch out. Watch out.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is something I gotta come down at some point this summer. We both do, and we gotta come down because I want some Whataburger or something, man. Like,
Dude, there
I
is a
want some-
Whataburger walking distance from my house. Okay?
Yeah,
Like, I'm
we gotta
already
go.
fat enough. I did not need a Whataburger walking distance from my house. Actually, I don't go that often. I really don't go ever to Whataburger.
You just send the boys.
yeah. I got 2 kids that drive. I just send them. Actually, yeah. Okay, so let's do a little update. Your mama is actually going to be moving out here to Oklahoma. Miss Katie in the comments, the hi mom, hi son. She's going to be moving out to
The hi
Oklahoma
mom,
here
I like
pretty
that.
soon, and so we're trying to organize a visit for you to come out and hang out with us and do another in-person show, because I tell you what, that was
So
fun.
much fun.
That was
so
fun,
much fun.
right? DTD went on the road last year. We went to Montana State, the Cats. And that's where Andrew and I both graduated from. And where one of my kids is actually going to school now. And so I went up there, took the DTD equipment up there. We ended up having a cat cast show and interviewed one of the coaches, Jody.
Who is now Jody Owens
Yep.
is now assistant head coach.
Yeah.
the Cats. So he got a promotion.
Yep. He was the safeties coach, right?
He was the safeties coach. Now I think he's linebackers and assistant head.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay. So, oh shoot, I need to change the
Riss,
graphic.
you're right. We need Raising Cane's too. Like we just need to
Dude,
pull
we
out
got
all
it
the
all.
stops and go all the places.
We got it all. We got do you guys have Chick-fil-A out there now?
We do. There's actually 3 in the state of Montana. There's
Well, okay.
one on MSU's campus. There's one in
That's right.
Kalispell, the most northwest corner, and there's one in Billings, about 2 hours away.
Okay. So
We've got 3 now. You know,
how about
Montana's
Sonic? Do you
got
guys
some
have
stuff.
Sonics out there?
There's 2. There's one in Billings and one in Great Falls.
Okay. So we have Sonic, we have
We
Chick-fil-A.
don't have In-N-Out. We don't have Whataburger. We don't have Raising Cane's.
Yeah, we got Cane's.
Yeah.
No, Cane's is good, man. We have Slim Chickens.
I
we have
want
all
some
sorts of
Cane's
good
so
stuff. Who
bad.
is this dude? Okay. So we got Pinstripes coming out to go to Cleveland, apparently. This dude is jocked. This dude is jocked. This dude's either a linebacker or a lineman. He's got to be a lineman.
Where is I want to know who the pick for New England is. It hasn't even been said yet.
Or maybe this is the pick for New England. Offensive tackle, LSU, Will Campbell.
Well, I guess they're going to need that in New England because Drake May
yeah.
needs some help.
Yeah, so, man, okay.
Although Drake May now has Stephon Diggs to throw to.
Really? Dude,
Mhm.
again, the F1 thing, I have not been able to pay any attention to the NFL. So, like, I am so out of touch with the NFL right now. It's a crime.
And the pick is in for Cleveland, too. So it
Okay.
should go bang, bang here.
Well, should. But they got to make the
Should,
money. They got to make them dollar bills. So, yeah, we need Raising Cake. Come on. Hey, bring Riz with you. Riz, you are welcome anytime. Come on out. We will go to all the good places, and we'll just send the kids to all the good places to bring it back. And, yeah, so.
Deal.
We've got them all real
We'll make
close
it
by.
happen.
We don't have In-N-Out. That's the only thing we don't have here, which, okay. I do wish we had one. Maybe we will soon.
Do we need to run back the fast food draft, but do it in person?
Yep.
You and I do it in person this time?
Yep.
And like, what
That
we
way
should
you
do is
can't cheat.
we should have samples. We should have samples of each.
Bro.
Idea.
Bro.
We're going to do it. We're doing it.
People can actually watch us get fatter online. It'll be fantastic.
Screw it. I'm in.
Yeah, sign me up. Anyway. Yeah, dude. Oh, the old fast food draft. Man, I've tried to run it back. Well, run it back. I've tried to redeem myself on that thing about 100 times.
You played Dan this year. I made the graphic and never posted it, so we never got a vote of who won. We never actually figured that out.
Yeah, well, I got destroyed by you like 1 or 2 times, I think twice.
Because I took 2 of your picks back to back,
Yeah,
like
that-
Firehouse Subs and Domino's Pizza, and
We have a Domino's like
Yeah.
right there. I had Domino's the other day. It's fantastic.
Domino's is good.
I love it. It's good stuff. Good stuff. All right, Browns pick is in. Yeah, New England Patriots
And the
draft watch
Raiders
party.
are on the clock. I
Yeah.
don't know. We've been talking for about an hour, so what do you think we wrap up after the top 5 picks?
Yep, that works
and
for me.
We just kind of watch the draft go out from there.
Yeah, I can smell dinner out there anyway. So, yeah, it's, and like we said, not the most riveting show, as we sit here and whatever.
But hey, we're back. We haven't done this for 2 months.
Yep. And it's always good to plug the stuff in, and make sure it still works, and have a little bit of fun. So,
Say hi to the folks at home
yep.
that aren't us as the folks sitting in our homes.
Well, yeah, you get it. Yeah, we've been on for 68 minutes. Well,
Yeah,
that's
once
according.
Cleveland Browns pay their bills.
Yep. So, okay, after the Browns pick and we figure out who that is, then we are going to shut her down and move on. But yeah, many more shows
Who do
to
we think
come
it's
that
gonna
are
be?
actually pretty entertaining. I don't know. I was just saying, I'm so out of touch with the NFL. I don't know. It's not going to be Travis Hunter. How about that? That's my guess.
There you go.
So, and that's pretty much the only guy I know. So, do the Browns need a quarterback? Is it going to be Shadur?
It might be, because I don't think they're going to try and put any faith in Deshaun.
Yeah. Old massage
Even though I think
boy.
he's still under contract.
Yeah. How'd that work out for him, huh? $240 million guaranteed.
That worked out great for him. He didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, dude. Wow, what a move,
And
Cleveland.
they just re-signed Myles Garrett too, so he's still there.
Jeez, he's not a cheap.
That monster of that machine.
Yeah, he is a specimen. All right, so there you go. Yep. Okay, yeah, okay. The pick is in. Great, we got it. Look,
Come on,
it's Cleveland.
TV, catch up.
Round 1, pick 5. Come on, I want to go eat dinner. But yeah. Anyway, I'm excited for the rest of the season when we get started, and excited to see what it
I
brings.
just care about pick number 24.
Well, I care about pick number 22, which is the Chargers. No,
I suppose
they
probably
did not pick Shadur Sanders. They took defensive lineman Mason Graham.
Oh,
Another
and their quarterback situation
exciting-
is Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett.
Well, they got Flacco. Dude, Flacco is 112 years old. Speaking of old quarterbacks, what's the situation with Rodgers? You said he's looking for a team. Is he still on
If
the
he
Jets?
can't- No. Well, he's still on the Jets, but they were told he came on McAfee a little while ago, and it was like Thursday or something. He came on McAfee, and they were like, within 2 minutes of the interview that was supposed to be a couple hours long or whatever, they're like, yeah, we're going a different direction at quarterback. So he's now in the market. So it's either, I think it's Pittsburgh or bust, because I don't
That
know
would
who
make,
Pittsburgh's QB is.
that would make
I
the
think it's
boys
Mason
happy.
Rudolph. I think it's
Yeah.
Pittsburgh or retirement.
That would make the old that'd make the boys in the McAfee show pretty happy. Him in Pittsburgh, they'd be getting him in studio all the time. Well,
They'd
at
be
least
trying,
during the bye
that's for
week.
sure.
So, all right. So anyway, there we go. There's draft pick number 5. Yep, big dude that tackles people. Awesome. Anything else from you before we get the heck out of here?
I think just keep your eyes and ears open for the folks at home for future Duct Tape Dynasty, because we're going to hopefully try and go a little more regularly here in the summer.
Yep.
I know we've got some stuff here at the beginning of the summer that's going to push some stuff back, but hey, we're back.
Yep.
It's a new season. It's season 4 of Duct Tape Dynasty
I think
now?
so. Yeah. See, yeah, I think so. Jeez. this is the official start of season 4. The draft is the start of the season. So
let's do it.
there you go. So anyway, here you go. Here's our socials. For those who don't know, just take a screenshot of this sucker right here and go back to it in your camera roll at any point in time. Hold your thumb on any one of those QR codes. It'll take you to where those logos indicate they go. We'll explain that more during the season, but there you go. Just check them all out. Subscribe to them all. And, dude, it's been fun. I know, like I said,
It's been
not the
great.
most riveting show, but whatever.
No,
We're
but
back,
it's great
baby.
to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back on the mic and just get all the equipment hooked up. Make sure it still works. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, yeah.
and it's good to see you. The Ag Man, the
see
champion
ya.
himself. Gloat, there it is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you're a champion at least for a year.
Making a run for back-to-back.
Yeah, first ever. Who knows? So, dude, I appreciate it. Say hi to Riz for us in the background, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the draft. Have a good day tomorrow. Have a great weekend this weekend. We love you all. You all are the absolute best. We will be seeing plenty more of you. Tell your friends. And what the heck? Oh, shoot. Look, see, I'm out of practice, dude. I got to get the credits ready. All right, let's get out of here. We'll see you.
See ya.